The community knows how vital our services are. We're demanding fair wages, livable wages, healthy work conditions, and respect from this management.
Workers at the Regent Park Community Health Centre took to the picket lines on March 22nd, 2024, protesting inadequate compensation and poor working conditions. These essential workers, part of OPSU and CEFO, Local 5115, provide crucial services to the Regent Park and surrounding communities, including life-saving overdose prevention programs, harm reduction services, and primary health care. Despite representing over 4,000 community healthcare professionals across Ontario, negotiations failed to secure a fair deal, leading to the strike.
OPSU, CEFO, Local 5115 workers, the frontline workers of the Regent Park Community Health Centre, are on strike for fair wages.
MPP Kristen Wong-Tam has voiced support for the workers seen at the picket line and advocating in the Ontario legislation for proper funding.
These healthcare professionals are doing some of the most difficult work in this province, literally at the epicenter of a poison drug supply and opiate overdose crisis. Despite all of this, they continue to show up for our communities doing that hard work. Will this government show up for them in today's budget and fund public health care so that they can get back to work and receive the fair wage that they deserve?
Meanwhile, the centre has prioritized client care amid the strike, rescheduling appointments and restricting access to confirmed ones. A rally on April 4th, 9 a.m. aims to amplify the workers' voices and push a resolution.
Good afternoon. My name is Kedar Ahmed and I'm with RPTV News. And today I'm out here outside of the Regent Park Community Health Centre where the workers are on the second day of their strike. I'm here documenting some of the stories that they have to tell and some of the struggles that they're going through and why they're striking in the first place.
My name is Kirsty Millwood. I'm the local president for OPSU 5115. We're workers at Regent Park Community Health Centre and I'm joined by fellow members here today. We are over 100 workers that are walking the picket line. We're on day 5 of our strike. We're demanding fair wages, livable wages, healthy work conditions, and respect from this management. We don't have a community health centre without the frontline workers, and that's plain and simple. And we need our management to start advocating for more funding, to come to the table with a fair and respectful deal. People are struggling. People need a fair deal so we can continue to work for this community. We had 2 days in mediation leading up until our countdown for strike, which was March 22nd. Unfortunately, it became very clear that there was not enough movement from management, especially in the wages. You know, we had to give up. We were going to have to make more concessions to give up lost wages from Bill 124, which was a wage suppression that's now been repealed from the Ontario government. We're trying to fight back for some of those lost wages because our wages are not keeping up with the cost of living. Cost of living went up 15% over the last 5 years, and we're not even asking for that much, and that's over the 5 years. So when the talks broke down, we had a decision as a bargaining team to make, and that was, do we make more concessions and have the status quo and go back to work and offer what the management are putting on the table, make those concessions, or are we going to utilise our rights as workers in a unionised work environment and say enough is enough? We demand and deserve much, much more.
My name is Jamie West. I'm the MPP for Sudbury, but I'm also the Labour critic for the Ontario NDP. I'm here today because I'm here to stand with these workers. I know what it's like to be on strike. I know the support they have in this community, and I know the important work that they have, and I think it's important that we stop by and tell them we agree with what they're asking for, and we think that it's a fair deal that they're looking for, and we stand with them. I've been talking to many of the workers here about the important work that they do in terms of helping kids with schooling or find employment, helping with wound care, helping with nursing care. This is really a hub of this community in Regent Park and helping this community be supported. And I think that anyone who's supporting you in your community it would be important for you to come out and show support for them as well. Even if you're not directly helped, you know how much help they've done for people in your community. It's very important. I come from a labor background. I was a steel worker before I was elected. I guess technically I'm still a steel worker. I know it's like to be on strike, and I know what it means to have people stop by and say, I appreciate your fight. I stand with you. This is important. Even a couple of words really helps. I have to let you know, immediately when this happened, the very next day, MPP Kristen Wong-Tam was at Queen's Park asking questions about this, asking the Premier to take a stand on this and to provide the money for the wage increases that the workers deserve. We're here partly because of Premier Ford. He capped wages at 1% for these workers. It was an illegal action. It was proven to be illegal. He lost in court, and he should be providing the funding. It's unfair for these workers that they got 1% of a raise, that Premier Ford capped them at 1%. So now they're just asking to keep up with the cost of living. They're not asking for tons of money. But if management can give themselves an 8% raise, it's unfair to be asking these workers to accept 2%. And so they're out here just asking for fair wages for the important work that they do. Well, we know that mental health has been important, has been growing regularly over the years. Really, really important coming out of COVID-19, especially with mental health. But having the support for mental health and addictions it's critical right now. It's not a secret anywhere in Ontario that we're having issues with mental health. We're having issues with addictions. And we have to support the people who are supporting the people in our community or helping our community be successful. And so if you have the time, the ability, even if you're driving by, you just honk, come by, show your support, stand with these workers because they stood with you.
Stay tuned. We are looking at escalating. We need to put the pressure up. We need to come get the management back to the table and start vitally advocating for funding.
1 day longer! 1 day longer! 1 day longer!
Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and check out all of our social media platforms. For more information, check out our website.